Now, the Catholic Church is still without a pope as voting at the Vatican goes into a second day. More than 100 cardinals are still locked in a secret conclave to find a successor for Benedict XVI. The only link between the group and the outside world is this: a small chimney above the Sistine Chapel. Black smoke appeared from the chimney on Wednesday morning, signaling the cardinals were not yet decided after 2 votes in the day's opening session. They'll need to reach a 2/3 majority before a new pontiff is finally named. Barbara Serra is live in Rome. Barbara, what are the expectations in Italy, at least, about when we could possibly see white smoke at the end of this process, and whether or not the pontiff's position could be filled once again by European or even an Italian?
Absolutely. Well, remember, there was a long history of Italian popes, but not in recent history, because both Pope Benedict XVI and Pope John Paul before him weren't Italian. They were German and Polish, respectively. So perhaps Italians would quite like another Italian pope. But I think the most crucial point for most Catholics right now would be to have a pope that perhaps brings Catholicism more in step with modern times, and also cleans out many of the criticisms that have been put to ground that have been put out with the Courier. But let's look at timing now. It's getting interesting. This time 2 years ago, this time back in 2005, is when Pope Benedict was announced. So that was the second day, effectively 24 hours after the start of the conclave, and at the 4th ballot. Now, the cardinals will just be re-entering the Sistine Chapel now. They have had a break for lunch, rest, reflection, undoubtedly also some talks among themselves based on the actual results of the vote. Now, we know it was inconclusive, the votes they had this morning, but we don't, of course, know who has the most votes among the cardinals right now. So it will begin again. They will be expected to cast the first of 2 ballots that they will have to cast today, possibly in the next hour. So this is also interesting territory, because a lot of people were saying, well, if we get a pope in the first 2 days, then it's likely to be one of the names that we've heard before: Angelo Scola, Archbishop of Milan, and Odilo Scherer, the Archbishop of Sao Paulo, being among the 2 names seen as the most papabili, so to speak. If the conclave extends for longer, well, then we could be seeing the surprise candidates. For example, Cardinal Tagle of the Philippines, many of the U.S. cardinals that we have been speaking about in recent times. But I think we're still within the window of the cardinals that we have been expecting. It'll be very interesting to see this afternoon. This afternoon could really be crucial when it comes to the final result of the ballots.
It could happen in the next few hours, but who knows? For now, Barbara, thanks very much.